Before this video starts, I want to tell you this is a special episode. It is the first one where I'm collabing. Well, I don't want to give him away. I'll let him announce himself. But, yeah, just everyone give him a round of applause. He reached out, which is cool, and I was down. So, first collab video, which is cool. Yeah. But, anyways, to the video. Hello, welcome. My name is Gusty. This video is brought to you by Kanye West. It's true, Kanye, he's here. And speaking of Kanye, he dropped an album recently called Donda, and I have not heard it before. And it just so happened that someone wanted to collab with me. So, what's your name and where can we find you?
Hey yo, it's your boy Trizzy Trey. You can find me on Twitch called Trizzy Trey. I stream when I want to, only when I'm not depressed. Let's get into it. Donda.
Hey, that's as true as you can be right there. I respect that. Okay, so you said that you've heard the whole album?
Yes, I have heard the whole album.
What, did you hear it when it first came out?
A couple days after it came out.
I recently just figured out that this album has 28 songs on it. I was not expecting that. I was like, okay, we can do a ranking in my head. And then I saw that it had 28 songs on it. I'm like, oh no. So here's how it differs from the Montero video that I did. If you didn't watch it, here's the link, here's the everything. I ranked the Montero album. But here's the thing, I ranked them. You know, I compared them. But since this album that Kanye, the god Kanye, has dropped on us, has 28 songs on it, most averaging to around 5 minutes, and a song even being 11 minutes long, we're just gonna review how the album goes song by song. So we're each going to independently listen to a song in order of the album, and then we will FaceTime afterwards, and you will get to hear the perspective of someone hearing it for the first time and someone who's actually heard it already and is now let the emotions like sink in.
When I first thought of Donda,
spoiler free.
I don't know your musical taste at all.
Yeah.
But I know there's some songs where you just be like, that's Kanye doing the craziest shit he's ever done before.
But are you enjoying a nice cold Pepsi right now?
You know I am.
Do you like Pepsi more than Coke?
Don't get me into this war. Well, I'm about to say the most controversial thing ever. I want you to bleep out my words.
Okay. What? How can you say that? Oh my god, I can't even repeat that as a white person. So the first thing on it is only like 53 seconds long. So we're gonna listen to that and also the first song.
I can't wait till you tell me what you think.
Oh, I'm excited now. All right, let's do this. What was that? It just Donda, like right in my ear.
So, what was your first impression of Donda chant?
Scared, like immediately, because it sounded like she was right in my ear. Because the screen is black, and I don't know if something's gonna pop out at me.
Alright, my first impression was I was about to throw the whole album out and just curse out Kanye. That was my whole first impression, like, what the f is this?
Okay, and then what was after that? Jail? Jail was pretty good. I like Jail.
Jail is one of the top 3 songs that I like from this.
Really? Yeah, you like Jail, huh? Yeah, it felt very like late at night, red Solo cup in your hand, just swaying at a party.
And as per usual, Kanye has to get into some type of religion bag. I don't know if you want to, but when Jay-Z said me and Kanye are like God and Jesus and Moses, I was like, oh my God.
There he goes again. We only did 2 that time because Donda Chant's only like not even a minute long. But at the end of Jail, the beat switched up. And I'm wondering if that's gonna lead into the next song or if that was just another Kanye moment. Like the last 30 seconds, didn't that sound like, do you remember Stomp?
Yo.
Right? Don't you remember that? Where they were banging like buckets and basketballs together? It sounded like that.
It did.
It did, but it didn't sound bad. Here's our differing. See, you listened to it during the hype, like it released not a few days ago, and you were like, Kanye, what is this? But I'm listening to it months after, and I know the hype that it has, so I'm like, okay, I know it's probably gonna get better. And it did. You know, Jail was good. So yeah, overall, it's pretty good right now. I feel like we should rotate, so I gave my opinion first about it. Now you should probably do it first, and then I'll follow up.
I'm gonna say it's okay. It sounds a little bit repetitive to me. And like towards the end of the song, I don't know if you felt it or not, but it feels a little bit bloated. Like you have to wait through the instrumental a little bit.
When I think of like a classic modern Kanye song, this is kind of the mold. You have the choir harmonies, you have the religious tones, and you have the like blown out amp sound effects. Which, by the way, I've been watching a lot of analog horror recently, and it has a lot of like blown out ear jump scares, and it just scared the hell out of me when I first listened to it, because it was like, ah! While listening to the whole thing, there was definitely like one lingering thought in the back of my head, which is, does this have to be 5 minutes long? Overall, I'd say this is like, we started off weird, then it went up really well, and now it's kind of like slowly declining, but not as in bad. It's just like getting very long, and like the mood is very drawn out now. So where they take it from now, we'll see. It was another lengthy one, so I was pretty iffy, but no, this one completely very well paced. I really like this one. As soon as I heard the second verse, and it wasn't Kanye, I was like, ooh, Kanye's going last. He better bring it, because this is going pretty well so far, and he absolutely did. His cadence did not fall short. He kept going and kept going.
Yeah, Off the Grid. When I first heard this, I was like, oh no, he's singing Off the Grid more than 5 times. Here we go. Better sit down, go with popcorn. There's 2 reasons why I like this song. Kanye said the verse, God is my bestie. I really like the other rapper, and I was really vibing with the message he was trying to give. And when you're at the bottom and you're grinding, people gotta respect it. That's one of my favorite verses off this entire album.
Do you think it's kind of like a Montero situation where they're kind of putting their best ones up front, or is it like, would you say, without spoiling it, is it like this kind of uphill roller coaster throughout the album?
I'm gonna let you decide.
Oh, I'm scared, but you know what? I'm hopeful.
I did not enjoy like the first part of Hurricane, but I did like the ending where Kanye was talking about dropping out of school, giving me real old Kanye messages.
I pretty much align with you. At the end there, it did get a lot more personal. Not just only talking about, his childhood, but also his time in the media as the Kanye West, Everybody, including him, just being very judgmental. Pretty standard song, is pretty good. We're in a mellow, happy vibe right now. Let's see where Kanye takes that. I said we were in a happy, mellow vibe, and then I saw the title Praise God, and I was like, oh God. But it was pretty good until okay, it didn't make it a bad song. It's just very interesting how parts in this dude's rap verse.
There's Kanye and Travis Scott, right?
Yeah, I knew that was Travis Scott. Was that Travis Scott at the end with the high notes?
No, that was Baby Keem.
Okay, I thought so. Baby Keem had very interesting high notes. Some were good. At other times, I was kind of laughing.
Praise God, I like the energy that it started off with. During the ending, Baby Keem does have some interesting high note choices. It didn't feel like it ruined the song.
No, it was head bobbable. Travis was great on that. I definitely knew that was Travis right away. Do they tell you who's on the track on YouTube?
No, I'm listening on Spotify and they don't even tell you who's on the track.
Dang. There was a part, Kanye's flow really sounded like something that would complement Joyner Lucas. If Joyner is on this album, that'd be cool. If he's not, then hey, that all the more hype for a Kanye and Joyner crossover. It kept the same vibe. We're still mellow and happy.
It's Gusty vibe check time.
Gusty vibe check.
It's a sad song, but not a sad beat. Does that make sense?
Oh, no, it does.
I usually love sad songs. I love them to death. But this one is interesting to me. Like, I like that I need someone to lean on, but it's not the end of the world. That's what I think of this song. I'll put it in the higher tier of Donda.
Listening to it first, I definitely agree with you. The beat was really, bubbly and kind of uplifting, not necessarily like regal though. It's just like happy. See, I'm weary because I know Kanye is Kanye and he's very unpredictable. We're in this pattern of like mellowing and happy, but like the happy keeps going up and up and up, and I'm afraid for it to drop. It's a hidden landmine. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it eventually. The next one, do you know the name off the top of your head?
It's called Okay.
All right, see you then. Okay. So that was definitely Yachty. I have a certain bias against Yachty because, like, back in 2017, I was a super, like, Eminem head, and that was all about going against mumble rappers and stuff. But now I kind of like mellowed out, and I'm just like, you know, rap is rap. There were parts of Yachty's verse that were like very monotone and repetitive, but I feel like it didn't go on for that long. But I feel like this entire song was like a segue, a song to move you along to the next song.
Honestly, that's how I feel. Like, when you think of Donda, this song isn't where you can, like, stop and say something special happened. It's okay.
The instrumentals in the background support our opinion because I feel like there were no real stops and breaks in it. It was just a constant flow of movement, and I feel like that contributed to the, like, okay, now this song, moving on to the next.
And if you would have played me any other song, I would say, yeah, Kanye probably worked on that. This song, I was like, a regular producer could have just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so on to Junior. Yeah. Junior Watanabe on my... I don't... Okay, I really used to not like mumble rap. I feel like a lot of that hatred came from a fear of, like, mumble rap taking over the rap industry. But I feel like they're coexisting. It's like, chill. We have to realize that mumble rap is now just, like, a branch off rap. Honestly, I really like this song. It's super catchy, and I feel like Cardi's flow just really went well with it, even if it was just, you know, like, mumble rap lyrics.
Just give me happy vibes.
Yeah, like, and the chorus is so catchy. Junior watching now be on my... It's so catchy. Definitely a good addition to the album so far. I'm excited.
Believe what I say.
Believe what I say. All right, let's go. That one was really good. That's Lauryn Hill. And that's Buju, right?
That's Buju. Yeah.
That is, yeah. The vocals from Kanye were just super entranced. It made me feel like I was on, for some reason, like a Miami beach with a pink sky.
This is a outside summer vibe for me.
Absolutely. Because the beginning, it started like an average Kanye song, and then the harmonies started kicking in, and it was so good. We're having a good time over here in Donda. Let's see where it goes. So, I know I'm supposed to go first, but could you explain to me what was going on in this video?
I never watched the music video.
So, it's basically Kanye, our boy, floating in the sky for 4 minutes. He floats out of this big structure. I think it's a structure. The whole thing, see, it's Kanye, right? So it's hard to describe. The whole thing is through, like, a telescope, I think. It's a...
That should be the whole video. Gusty explains Kanye West music.
It definitely matched with the heavenly vibe to it, you know, just angelic.
This is as much church vibes as you can get. This is a song I would love to hear live.
I see that. Yeah, I haven't thought about that. It would be very beautiful live, yeah.
But I'm gonna need the Gusty vibe check right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Gusty vibe check. Soft. That regal vibe got me very soft and calm right now.
I'm just waiting for the meme to happen.
Oh no.
Next up is remote control.
Remote control. Alrighty. The whole song, disregarding the end, was a vibe.
Yeah.
This whole album has been, you know, pretty good so far. And then those last, like, 3 seconds happened.
Kanye slipped off the bike a little bit.
Why? Why did he do it? I kind of don't even like that meme because I kind of have a weird fear of, like, badly animated stuff. Yeah! To me, that meme just scares me a little.
But this song, I really like the vibe. I love Young Thug on here.
It's just so unexpected. You know what? Now I feel silly. The album can go in any direction now. They can either just be like they don't acknowledge that weird little thing they just did, or that was the turning point, and now it's gonna get a lot weirder. Either one I'd accept. You know what? This is just a roller coaster of highs. That's it.
Next song is Moon.
Moon, right. Yes. All right, let's see it.
I like it. I can't really place it on a feeling, but I'm about to relate this song to one of the weirdest things I'm gonna ever relate something to. In my childhood, I watched this Elmo movie where Elmo fell into Oscar's trash can, and for some reason, it reminds me of that movie.
That is definitely an interesting tie-in. The emotion, quote-unquote, that I would pin towards it is more of a 3 a.m. suburban neighborhood walk at like the pitch black street with the moonlight. Definitely not what I was expecting from the last seconds of the last song, but I can appreciate a good like break from the songs with a song. And this song was like a great, you know, very somber break from everything. Placed very well, and it's just an overall like very dreamy song.
Well, the next song's called Heaven and Hell.
Oh, great. All right, let's see where this goes.
This song, it was more like motivational, like the other fucking Spider-Man movie when he has to go fight the big bad. Kanye's not messing around.
Yo, when I was listening to this, I was thinking to myself, this could be on the next soundtrack to the next Spider-Verse animated movie. Which means to say it's good. Definitely different vibe from Moon, but that's not bad at all. Right now, things are pretty good. This is a above average album right now. I mean, I saw that the next one is just called Donda. So this one, I'm assuming, is gonna be very influential.
Yes.
So, let's see, or I guess hear where this goes. I'm guessing Donda is his mom.
It is.
Judging by the tone of the song, is Donda still with us?
No, she is not.
Gotcha. Knowing that, you know, she's not here anymore. Very tear-jerking. Going back to that first song is very, you know, like, chilling in a way.
I like that she even knew, like, in the song, she said, yeah, my son is choosing to be different.
Because I look at it through Kanye's eyes, right? To hear a recording of your mom's voice saying all this amazing and positive stuff about you, he's a legend. I'm excited for the next one. Do you know what it's called?
Keep My Spirit Alive.
Keep My Spirit Alive, that's it, yeah. All right, let's listen.
This was a way more hip-hop song, more rap lyrics. I like it because I always like the bars.
Among a lot of things, it was a great follow-up song. The close your eyes, have the earbuds in your ears, and just like lie and listen to this. Here we go, Jesus Lord. Let's hear it.
Who's supposed to go first? It's been like 2 days since I talked to you.
There was some really personal stuff in there. Jay Electronica's verse was pretty good too. There's a lot of moments in there that are very touching. It's all about Jeebus.
The first part, I felt like I literally sat through either an audiobook or a small movie of what he was describing.
It reminded me of, Joyner did a song, this is another Joyner tie-in, but Joyner did a song called Ross Cappuccioni or something. It was about a real life dude. It's narrating kind of in the same way as Joyner is.
I love the Joyner song too. Made me look at my friends a little bit differently.
Yo, it so did. Ever since, every time I get in a car with friends, I'm like, they could easily pull over and kill me right now. That's not a healthy way to think. I don't think there's any more longer songs except the last one that we have to go through. Next up
Is New Again.
New Again. Okay, that sounds pretty good. All right, let's listen.
Goodbye, B.
I can definitely, I'm at the point of this album where I can definitely understand how some of these might blend into each other. They're all Kanye songs, and it's obvious that they are.
Like New Again and 24. It gets left in the background with all these father songs.
Like a footnote.
Yeah, this next song, Tell the Vision.
Well, let's see where it goes.
And Gusty, quick side note.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to keep this in, but did you see what happened at the Travis Scott concert? A kid died, and Travis Scott kept performing while looking at the body.
What?
He tweeted 1 hour before with live footage of like someone carrying the dead boy.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Yeah, 2 people killed at his concert at Houston.
2 people?
Yeah, 14 and 16.
Oh my God. This was a tangent, so I stopped the recording, and yeah, I looked at the tweet. Travis Scott's literally just like over all these people looking down going, "Ah," in the auto-tune. It's one of the creepiest videos I've ever seen, knowing that that kid's dead. Oh my God.
Editor Luke here to jump in. I didn't really transition from the Travis Scott tragedy back to my video, so I just wanted to say obviously heart goes out to all the people found dead at the concert. We found later that there were more dead. Trey said too, because, you know, it was just coming in, and it was very coincidental that I found out about this during filming, so that's why I left it in the video. But yeah, back to the original planned video.
It's my turn to go first, and all I have to say is, what was that? Why did it sound like the microphone was being smushed between a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Horrible production. On Pop Smoke's like last album, same song, way better, way better. I don't know why this is here.
For some reason, after the better version of the song is already out, Kanye posted a beta demo version of the already made song of a rapper who's dead now.
Honestly, I got a weird R&B vibe from it. Imagine sitting through 27 songs of a Kanye song. Like, there's not much that me and Gusty could say.
To be honest, this is probably one of the most forgettable songs. To give it credit, something it probably shares with New Again. I can definitely see how these can be very interesting to listen while high, but, you know, listening to it straight through, this one I didn't feel anything. As it's winding down, I'm starting to see a lot of patterns that are repeating. Overall, right now, I'd say out of 10, you know what, I'm gonna go the funny number, a 6.9.
Next song is called Pure Souls.
Pure Souls. Okay, Kanye, this sounds like exactly another general song. Please switch it up.
I've always liked Roddy's voice. This one, like, really stuck out for me.
Definitely think it's a lot more head boppy than, like, the past 4 we've listened to. It still had those backup organs in the back. That organ is so familiar now. It's a staple. This one feels like the last 4 songs, but a little spice added onto it. If the past 4 songs and this one were placed differently in the album, maybe the pacing would feel better, because right now I feel like we've been in a very, like, choir lull right now.
We sat through a church ceremony.
Yeah, we just went to church.
Gusty and Tracy went to church.
What's the next one called?
No Child Left Behind.
No Child Left Behind. Okay, so this title is different than, like, the past 4 we've heard. Alrighty, let's go. I gotta say, Trey. Alright, I'll say it. It was a little disappointing.
Honestly, when I was listening to this, I could have swore I heard it somewhere on this. I could have swore.
I heard the organ straight away, and I just face palmed. Like, I was like, ugh. So, I noticed something, Trey. I can observe the watch time, and I've noticed something interesting about Jail Part 2 and OK OK Part 2.
Yeah.
They are the exact same time as the Part 1 versions. So, without spoiling anything, is it just a re-upload?
No.
Okay, it is different.
I know that Jail Part 2 is different.
Oh god, what about OK OK?
Listen.
Oh, Jail Part 2 coming up right now. I'm curious. I'd rather have the first version.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like the first version better.
Me too.
Yeah, you too?
I like Junior Part 1.
I gotta branch off. I think it's on par. I do. I don't think either one's better than the other.
Well, this is like one of the first times we disagree.
I think maybe, I don't know, like when I first started listening to it, it just reminded me of how good that song was. And I feel like once I was already hyped up, I was just ready for anything. We're gonna have different perspectives. I'm listening to it for the first time, you know?
Yeah.
So I was ready for whatever, and it threw, you know, pretty good stuff, and I do think it's on par with the first one. But something we can agree on is that this next one is too damn long. I really appreciate you being here for this long. Honestly, if I were in your position, I would have been like, hey, can we finish this tomorrow?
From a content creator to another content creator, let's grind.
Let's get into this long song. I will see you after this year-in review. The thing that was different, there was an extra verse, right?
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good extra verse. Just 11 and a half minutes.
Did we need repeated.
The first 3 minutes are the exact same. And after that verse, the next 4 minutes are the exact same. Why not just only have one version? Did we need a part 2? And if the argument is, well, because I wanted it to end with this song, but it's already earlier on in the album, my answer to that would just be like, okay, just move it to the end of the album then. It's just too long. You rate it first.
It took me 2 days. It took me 2 days to listen to Donda.
As a retrospective listener, you're going back to it. Did that opinion change?
Now that I had someone to listen to and like articulate their feelings with me on this album, I feel like I gave it a lot of shit. My whole idea is just cut it in half in how much of the organs that I've heard.
Yeah, I'm deaf to those now. Right.
I'm gonna give it a 6.2.
And as a new listener who heard it all for the first time in one sitting, I'd say 6.9. Wow. So, there it is. That has been the Donda review. Well, that was too long. Thank you, Trey, for being here. Again, remind the people, you know, what's your handle, your Twitch handle, and where can they find you? I mean, I already just said it, but whatever.
Trizzy Trey. I'm on Twitch almost, if not daily, weekly. If you want to ever reach out to me, you probably know that I'm 90% in Gusty's comments. You will see me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, guys, go back, very go back to my videos. You will probably find him lurking around in the comment section.
Hey, I was there when Gusty did the Snapchat video.
Oh my god, yeah, my first video. I madly appreciate you being here for over 3 hours with me, just listening to Kanye West. And hopefully we can collab again.
Hey, maybe one day you'll be on Twitch with me.
Right, maybe one day I'll be gaming with you on Twitch. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, thank you, Trey, once again. And have a good night, because it is 9:30.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, good night, buddy.
Peace.
Well, that was my Donda review. I'm actually pretty tired, so I will be going to bed right after recording this, and then I'll wake up and start editing right away. Trey's information and where you can find him is all in the description below, as well as him shouting it out multiple times in the video for you to go find. That was the Donda review. And if you're ever feeling down about your work, just remember that Kanye West released Tell the Vision. The heater's coming on, you can hear the whistling. Thank you for watching. My name is Gusty. Subscribe. And Junior Watanabe Yama. I think I'm done with organ choir music for now, for a while. Yeah.